Well, it seems that Trinity Fatu, Naomi, has made her choice for a landing spot here in professional wrestling, and it will be, believe it or not, Impact Wrestling, formerly TNA. Now, there is a lot of mixed feelings, obviously, about the fact that she, you know, is not going to be all elite, or she's not going to follow Mercedes, formerly Sasha Banks, to Japan, or even try to give WWE a chance again and be part of the bloodline. But the way I look at it, the way I look at this run with Impact, because apparently, according to Pro Wrestling Insider Elite's section, it's going to be the first, the beginning of a first run for her in the company. Now, what that means essentially is anybody's guess as to what they, are insinuating as first run. Like, is she just going to be there up till Bound for Glory or the end of the year and then be free to go elsewhere? Or is she there for the next couple of years? We don't know. I mean, I look at it this way. If she's only there to the end of the year, and let's say the start of 2024, she's a free agent again, and she can go be all elite, and she can go back to WWE, then, obviously she's only doing this to basically send a message to WWE, to AEW, and anybody else that might be interested in her that, hey, if I'm willing to go to Impact Wrestling and show you what I can do, as myself, then maybe you should also allow me to do the same thing. Like you can't tell me, that when the men and women leave WWE or leave AEW and they go to these other places, that they're not doing it just because the schedule works more favorably for them. They're doing it mainly to send a message, and that message is, hey, you could have had this, but you got to let me be myself, or you should have let me be myself. And I think that's the message being sent here by Trinity. It's the same message being sent by Mercedes right now. WWE, AEW wants them, then you can have them, but let them be themselves. Let them do their own thing and not get in the way. That's what I see here. That's what I see here. Now, again, the obvious question people are going to want to know is how long is the deal for, and how long is this initial first run going to go to? Like what's the duration of the deal? Is it till Bound for Glory? Is it till Rebellion next year? Hard to Kill? What is it? How long does this contract, this deal last? That is the question people are going to want to know. Like, how far does it go? Now, outside of that, though, I think this is a great pickup for Impact Wrestling. Yes, she's not going to get seen, nationally a lot, on, bigger networks like she's, normally been used to being seen on. But I think the more Impact makes these kind of moves, where they sign these kind of talents to contracts, whether or not they're just like temporary deals, 1 year deals, for the rest of the year or whatever. I look at the fact that if Impact keeps doing this, sooner or later there's going to be, because obviously they got media rights deals coming up this year too, right? So obviously they keep doing this, then a bigger network's going to want to pick them up. I mean, if Reels TV is working with MLW, then you can't tell me that a network like Vice or a network like Paramount may not want to pick up the slack and say, hey, Impact, why don't you come over to our network? We'll give you more exposure. Because honestly, I could see that happening. So to me, again, I think this is a great pickup by Impact Wrestling. I wish Naomi, Trinity Fatu, Trinity Star, whatever she's going to be called, the best in Impact. I hope she succeeds. I could definitely see them putting the Knockout Championship on her around Slammiversary, which I think would be the intended goal. But outside of that, again, the obvious question is, how long is this deal for? Because obviously, if it's the beginning of a first run, quote unquote, how long is that first run going to be? Is it going to be for a year, up till the first pay-per-view of 2024, Hard to Kill, up to Bound for Glory? What is it going to be? Hopefully, during the next couple of days and in the next couple of months, we'll get more information. Now, as far as when she shows up, she's going to show up, apparently, according to the reports, this weekend during the Chicago tapings for Impact Wrestling. Remember, remember, Impact has this Chicago weekend weekend full of events. At Cinco, what is it, Cinco Stadium or something. So they have this weekend, full of events and everything, and that's apparently what she's set to make her debut. Who she debuts against, who she gets put into a program with, it's hard to tell. She might get put into a program right away with Deonna Purrazzo, maybe Giselle Shaw, maybe she'll be the tag partner of Tasha Steele to fight Giselle Shaw and Sasha Evans. We'll see. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Naomi, Trinity Fatu joining Impact. How long do you think her first run deal is going to be? And who do you think she's going to be put into the ring with first, program-wise? And also, do you think this is just her way of trying to get a better offer from either AEW or WWE, depending on the length of this current deal she's got going now with Impact Wrestling? Let me know in the comments, as well as in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video. And until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later.